Hi guys, I really hope everyone's having a wonderful day, that your day is going awesome. I want to show you a little hack that I use to trick myself into thinking I'm having sweets when I am, but I'm not, and I'm still getting my protein. It really helps me stay on my fitness goals. It really helps me stay lean year round, and hopefully this can help you out as well. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you do something like this, or if you have any suggestions, I'm always willing to listen. I'm always willing to learn. So hopefully this can help you out. Now this protein ice cream that I make, I use the Ninja Creami. If you're on the fence about a Ninja Creami or you don't have one, you definitely want to try to get one. The Ninja Creami has helped out so much. I use the Ninja Creami all the time. It is a game changer, especially if you're trying to stay on your fitness goals, if you're trying to lose weight. What it basically does, you take liquid, you stick it in a container, you freeze it overnight, and then you use the Ninja Creami and it turns it into an ice cream. I don't know how it does it, it's amazing. Okay, so if you're on the fence about it, I would highly recommend you go get one. And if not, I'm gonna give you a little tip at the end. If you don't have a Ninja Creami, you can do something like this. So stick around for that. As I combined 1 core power to get my protein, and I also use 2 servings of Jell-O cheesecake, okay? So you're gonna stick it in the container, and then you're gonna fill it to the freeze line. You're gonna freeze this overnight, okay? So make sure you do it the day before so that it can be ready. Prepare this at nighttime, stick it in the freezer, the next day it'll be ready, okay? So you're gonna do that, and once you set it on the ice cream setting, once it's done, it's gonna look something like this. It's gonna come out and it's gonna be just like an ice cream. It's crazy and it tastes amazing. So this is basically gonna be a vanilla cheesecake ice cream. Right there, right out, it's gonna taste so good as it is. I've had it before, it is so good, okay? So you gotta check it out. 42 grams of protein right there in your ice cream. So what I like to do to trick myself to think, oh, I need something sweet, because especially if you're trying to lose weight and you're changing your eating habits, your sweet tooth is gonna start kicking. It's gonna come in and you have to be prepared for it. That's the main thing. You gotta be prepared for it. When it kicks, you gotta be ready to kick back. This is one of the ways that I've done it. Now, what I'm using here is just 3 bowls, okay? Just 3 bowls that you can stick in the freezer. So I'm gonna make 3 separate ice creams, okay? So all you're gonna do, just to show you how it looks, look at that. See that ice cream? We're basically gonna make 3 even bowls. Now look how, just scoops out so good. I'm gonna show you also how much you're gonna get out of all this. This 1 container. Okay, now check it out. Out of this 1 container, I have 3 bowls of ice cream, and the bowls are changing colors. These are my kids' bowls. So, you know, it's super cool. They get ice cream and the bowls start changing color. That's where the blue is coming from, okay? Don't think it's bad ice cream. The bowls do change colors, like that one has more of a purple. Kids love it, okay? So I'm just using their bowls, okay? The kids love this too, so definitely check this out. So, but look, I have 3, well, here's 2, but I have 3 bowls of ice cream. Protein ice cream. Remember, it's a vanilla cheesecake ice cream. It's already tastes so good. You have to try this. It is so simple. You have to try this. Now, what I'm gonna do on one of them is I'm gonna go with just some mangoes, okay? Put some mangoes on top, and then that's gonna be 1 bowl of ice cream right there. The second one, I'm just gonna use frozen berries that I always use, one serving. This is about half a cup of frozen berries. Now, if you wanna take it to another level, if that sweet tooth is really kicking in and your macros can handle it, you can go with something like, you can get these if you want, Butterfingers. You can add those to it, okay? But you have to measure it out. Don't just dump this on there. You're gonna end up dumping half the bag, and then it's gonna mess up everything. So measure this out. You can also just put in some chocolate chips if you want. If that's your thing, you can do something like that. Make sure you measure it. Or these are really good. I found these. These are actually pretty good. The shortbread cookies. You can just do like half a serving, which is a few cookies, crunch them up and sprinkle them on top if you want to. You don't have to, because that ice cream already tastes good enough by itself. You really don't have to do all that. And then what you do is you just take these, put the toppings on, whatever toppings you want, or you don't even have to have any toppings if you don't want, because it tastes so good as it is. But if you want to add a little more fruit or something like that, you can do that. Put these in the freezer. let them sit. Well, of course, eat one, okay? And then put them in the freezer. And then as the day goes on, man, I need a quick snack. I really want something sweet, but I don't want to go for the bad stuff that I usually do. Grab you another bowl. These are already sitting in there, okay? Grab you one of these and then just eat it. It'll take care of that sweet tooth. Plus, you're getting your protein, all right? All it is a protein shake turned into ice cream. So you think, oh, well, I'm eating sweets, but you're not really, unless you put a bunch of the Butterfingers on there, which, watch that. Don't put too much on there. But you're getting your ice cream, you're getting your protein, and it tastes amazing. You're knocking out a sweet tooth, and you're staying on track. You're staying on your goals. That's the important part. So try this out. Let me know what you think. This is just a hack that I use because it's always ready in the freezer. Now, if your kids see these sitting in the freezer, they're probably gonna grab one. So you might wanna make a few of them, okay? So it really helps out. Keep these on hand. And they don't have to be this big. You can, do half of this and make a bunch of little ones so that whenever you're like, man, I really need something, you just go and it's ready to go. It's already in the freezer, okay? Now I've done this a couple times and it really works. You got to check it out. Now, if you don't happen to have a Ninja Creami, you can use something like, you can do the same thing with like a Halo Top. All right, Halo Top is really good as well. Now you have to measure it out, okay? So what you can do is just take one serving, which is 90 calories, and split that up in the bowls, like, put it in 2 or 3 bowls and put that in the freezer. And so you're not grabbing this container every time you need a sweet tooth. You're not grabbing this because you're more likely to eat more if you grab this container. So portion it out, and that'll kind of trick your mind to think, man, I'm actually eating something sweet, but I'm not eating too much of it. I'm satisfying my sweet tooth, okay? So you can also do that with Halo Top. Halo Top is really good. It tastes really good. Check it out, try it out. This one, like I said, this one serving is only 90 calories. It's not gonna set you back too much. You eat the whole thing, it might set you back a little bit, okay? So you gotta have self-control. You gotta have discipline. This is what we're working on. We're working on our discipline and how to basically trick ourselves into thinking we're getting the sweets whenever we're actually getting our protein. So try this out. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you use something like this, let me know. If you have any other tricks I can use, let me know. I really appreciate all the feedback. Like, subscribe for more nutrition content like this, and hopefully this will help you out. Let me know what you think. Talk to you next time.